Cindy Johnson. I just wanted to go over the syllabus with you. The two textbooks that are required are the Nellie Leon Cheeson book, which we refer to in the assignment schedule as the Coding Handbook, and the ICD-10 CM Code Book. You would also benefit from a medical dictionary or an A&P book, but you could always Google and look up medical terms that you don't know, and I encourage you to do that. I still do that. I'm always finding words that I don't know what they mean. I cannot overemphasize the importance of you understanding it will take you 15 to 20 hours per week to do all the homework, the reading, and the exercises in this course. That's the only way you're going to learn to use that code book, is to really practice it as much as possible. I make the analogy that learning to code is like learning a foreign language, and it can be so frustrating. So before you get yourself totally frustrated, please come in and meet with me. We can do a teleconference if you're out of state. We can set up a WebEx and talk back and forth so I can see what you see. The important thing is for me to be able to see what you see in the code book. I'm hoping by using the document camera, I'm not as smooth with it as I will be the more I use it, but I'm hoping by using the document camera I can show you my code book and show you the different paths that I use to get there. But just don't wait until you're so frustrated. Make sure to come in and meet with me and let's just talk. And if I have enough students asking, I'm happy to come in on a Saturday morning and go through exercises with you if that's helpful. As you can see, your grades in this class, about half and half for the exercises and the exams. Your deadline for you to drop and get your refund, get all your money back for a 5-credit class is September 7th. If you drop the course by September 7th, you can get your money back. However, if you drop the course after September 7th, you do not get your money back, but if you drop by November 15th, you can at least avoid an F on your transcript and get the W for withdraw. There are exercises. See your assignment schedule for all of that. I did a separate podcast about the assignment schedule. Be aware that you are required to do the exercises in the coding handbook. You just don't have to submit them. They are good practice. But the exercises that are in the Dropbox are the ones that you will submit, and many do have answer keys. I have a comment here just to ignore the ICD-10 PCS exercises in your coding handbook. PCS is taught at our school in HIT 231. The exercises in this course will require you to cite which guidelines you're referencing when selecting the code, so be aware of that. And I have 2 examples here of the answer key to make sure you understand how I'm having those ordered. This is an excerpt from the code book showing you a malformation code. And in the answer key, you're going to see the dashes between those terms. Instead of the indentations, you're going to see dashes to indicate the path. And if you use a specific guideline, then I want you to quote that guideline. And in this way, you will be going back and reading them over and over and knowing when you will be required to use them. If you have an answer key, you're going to be submitting an ungraded an ungraded exercise. Once you've submitted that ungraded exercise, this releases the answer key on the content page in the appropriate week. Once you have that answer key, then you can grade your work, rename your document, grade it, and submit your graded document. So in each Dropbox exercise that uses an answer key, you will have an ungraded and a graded file. And once you have both of those files, that's when you can earn the full points. Due dates are important. I will accept homework late, up to 1 week late, but there's a 2-point deduction for each day an assignment is late. So be aware of that. There's a syllabus quiz that you should take after you review the syllabus. Exams are posted in the assignment schedule. If you decide to take an incomplete for this course, let's say you've done 80% of the work, but you just feel like you have to drop it because, say, you have a family emergency or something happens. If you have a C or higher, that is an option for you to drop it. But if you don't complete the work the following semester, that incomplete, that I grade just rolls to an F. So it's not a decision that you make without realizing the consequences. When you take an incomplete, you're making a decision that you're going to follow through on that. And in order to be fair to all the students, if you are repeating a coding course, you may be given different exams than your classmates, so that you don't have an unfair advantage because you've already seen the questions before. I think that's it for the syllabus. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. Thank you.